Somewhere in the crowded center, we were 5 years old. Not newlyweds and not strangers. I believed we were at the point where comfort begins to stifle speech, and stillness is misinterpreted as tranquility. Simply coasting through life together, without tense arguments or wild sparks, work, groceries, taxes, weekends, occasionally her family. Sorry for the burnt toast, but that's marriage, right? Talia had been more reserved recently. She scrolled more, went to bed with her phone instead of my chest. But I chalked it up. She touched me less, laughed less. Due to work pressure, her new position at the agency required her to navigate landmines. I trusted her when she said she was tired. That's what the work is all about, isn't it? Do we think that partners don't believe us unless we give them an explanation? That night I was in the kitchen chopping veggies. Spotify was playing. The chicken marinated in soy while the garlic pan heated up in the background. And I remember thinking, she'd like this one. I was about to call her when my phone died. Then it came, a text. I need space, so don't get in touch with me for a moment. Talia. Just that. No follow-up, no typo. Just her name. Jonah, please be mindful of this. I've read it 3 times, and we'll get in touch when I'm ready. I stood there, wondering if I had missed a joke, a thread, a clue. Was that it? Just 3 lines? No, I love you? It felt more like a door-click closure than a conversation. The message, bland, emotionless, read more like a legal notice than anything personal. I stood outside holding a bowl of raw chicken and a memory of what I thought we had. She was already locking the door behind her. I didn't call. And instead of sending a paragraph full of heartache or confusion, I texted her one word, understood. I remember putting the phone down gently, not throwing it. I didn't shout. I turned off the burner, placed everything back in the fridge. Then I went to the living room and just sat there. 2 hours. No lights. No TV. Just the hum of a house too quiet. That night, I lay in bed listening to the distant fridge, and the cold hiss of a life interrupted by text. I didn't cry, but maybe I should have. The bed, still perfectly made, me, confused. The emotions didn't flood in all at once. Hurt, anxiety, rage, but mostly the dense fog of disbelief. She wanted space? Had I said something, done something, or not done enough? Your mind does acrobatics to protect the version of someone you love. The first day, I felt crushed. The second day, I cleaned the entire apartment, like I was preparing for a storm. Even her favorite coffee mug. Her yoga mat sat curled in the cabinet. But I didn't touch her side of the closet. That would have felt like admitting she was gone. By the third day, I stopped watching the door. I assumed space meant breathing room, time to reflect. But for Talia, space meant something tropical, and I found out. She wasn't alone. I was still. In our kitchen, the smell of garlic lingering when her version of silence took shape. No call, no follow-up, no checking to see if I was okay. I didn't chase her. I didn't beg. I watched movies, read books. Friends told me about guys who fight for love, send flowers, give speeches in the rain. But that wasn't me. If she wanted space, she'd get it. What stirred inside me wasn't rage. It was detachment, a quiet realization. Love can wait, but respect should never have to beg. So at midnight on the third night, I took off my wedding ring, placed it in the drawer beside our bed. I couldn't throw out our old vacation photos, not yet. I looked out the window at her car in the lot, still parked. Her voicemail still called me babe. Before and after us, the message had split my world in 2. And whatever this was becoming, it was sharp, blinding, like a street lamp, in fog. I whispered. What does space really mean to someone? It took 3 days for the silence to feel real. At first, I told myself she needed time, but I kept checking my phone. Morning, noon, and night, hoping for her name, a follow-up, an explanation, a breadcrumb. But I wasn't on hold. I was being erased. I avoided social media, didn't want to scroll through filtered lives while mine felt empty. I cleaned, polished, fixed, laundered. Anything to drown out the question. Where was she? Why wasn't she thinking of me? Then, Ruby messaged me. An old friend of Talia's, not close, but still connected. Her message? Simple. Hey, you. No fluff, just a link. Talia's new Instagram post. I stared at the screen. Frozen. Then tapped. There she was, smiling, broadly, clinking wine glasses on a sunlit balcony. The blue Aegean behind her, Santorini, whitewashed buildings like dreams stacked on a cliff. Next, to her, Miles Rowan, linen shirt, sunglasses, the same man she once called a walking red flag. The one who left her in college. I remembered her stories, how he broke her, how she swore off him forever. Now, red wine and second chances. A best life. Healing. Grateful Heart. I read it 3 times. I didn't scream, didn't throw the phone. Didn't feel fury. Just a deep, eerie stillness, like being underwater. The woman who needed space was drinking wine on a boat. With the man who once broke her, I hadn't been given space. I had been replaced. She didn't want time to heal. She wanted a break from me. She wanted Miles, someone who wouldn't question her, wouldn't need truth, wouldn't ask why, a shortcut, an escape. I leaned back on the couch, the photo of her glowing on my thigh. Santorini, our dream trip. We once planned it together. I remembered the magazine she pointed at saying, "One day." I guess she decided she had earned it, just not with me. The betrayal didn't crush me. It clicked, like a key in a lock. Something inside turned. I didn't need an apology, didn't need a confession. The truth was in the post. This wasn't a misunderstanding. This was a choice, and the worst part? She didn't even hide it. It was public. Heart emojis and hashtags piling up. "You two look amazing." "Yas, queen." "So happy for you." I didn't comment, didn't even reply to Ruby. I turned off my phone, walked to the bedroom. Her side of the bed, still untouched. But something had changed. She didn't want healing. She wanted freedom. Wrapped in linen, poured in red wine, and I was done waiting. I didn't cry that night. Didn't sleep much either, but something shifted inside me. She cut the wire with a single message. Now I was free to move too. Saturday. Morning came like a quiet messenger. No comfort, just truth. And as sunlight filtered through the blinds, striping the floor, I drank bitter coffee on the kitchen floor. The same garlic scent still hung in the air, and in my head, that Instagram post played again. Not because I didn't believe it, but because I finally did.